The Lamborghini Aventador made its grand debut in 2011 at the Geneva Motor Show, replacing the legendary Murcielago. Right from the start, Lamborghini made it clear, the Aventador wasn't just an upgrade, it was an entirely new beast. Built on a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, this car was lighter, stronger, and faster than anything Lamborghini had ever produced. And let's not forget, the name Aventador comes from a legendary Spanish fighting bull, known for its courage and strength. Fitting, right? Now, let's talk about what really sets the Aventador apart, the heart of this raging bull. Under the hood sits a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, an absolute masterpiece of engineering. Unlike modern turbocharged engines, Lamborghini kept this V12 naturally aspirated, meaning there are no turbochargers or superchargers, just pure, unfiltered power. The result? A mind-blowing 690 horsepower in the original LP704 model, with later versions pushing well beyond that. The final edition, the Aventador Ultimate, cranked out an astonishing 769 horsepower. But what does all that power translate to on the road? The Aventador rockets from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.9 seconds and can reach a top speed of 217 mph. That's hypercar level performance, and it's all thanks to its aerodynamics, intelligent all-wheel drive system, and ultra-fast single-clutch ISR, independent shifting rod, transmission. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, why didn't Lamborghini go for a dual-clutch system like Ferrari? Well, Lamborghini wanted the Aventador to feel brutal, raw, and engaging. The single-clutch transmission provides that aggressive, kick-in-the-back shifting that makes every gear change feel like an event. Now, let's talk about the design. The Aventador is a rolling work of art, sharp lines, aggressive angles, and those iconic scissor doors. It looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, and that's exactly what Lamborghini intended. The aerodynamics are not just for show, though. Every vent, every line, and every curve serves a purpose, whether it's cooling the massive V12 engine or generating downforce to keep the car glued to the road at high speeds. Step inside, and you'll feel like you're in a fighter jet. The cockpit is designed for maximum drama, with hexagonal shapes, a digital instrument cluster, and a red flip-up start button that makes you feel like you're launching a missile every time you fire up the engine. Lamborghini even took inspiration from fighter jets when designing the driving mode Strada for everyday driving, Sport for spirited runs, and Corsa for full-on track madness. Later models introduced the Ego mode, which lets drivers customize their own settings for steering, suspension, and engine response. Now, let's talk variants. Lamborghini didn't just make one Aventador, they made several, each crazier than the last. We had the Aventador S, which improved aerodynamics and handling. Then came the Aventador SV, Superveloce, which shed weight and increased power. But the real monster? The Aventador SVJ. This was the most extreme version ever made, boasting 759 horsepower and holding the Nürburgring lap record for a production car at one point. The Aventador Ultimate was the grand farewell, combining the best elements of all previous models to give the Aventador the send-off it truly deserved. But, of course, no supercar is perfect. The Aventador is brutally fast, but it's also brutally stiff. The ISR transmission, while exciting, can be jerky in city driving. And let's not even talk about fuel economy. You don't buy an Aventador to save gas. But let's be real, if you're buying a Lamborghini, practicality isn't exactly your top priority. Despite its quirks, the Aventador remains one of the most iconic supercars of the modern era. It's loud, aggressive, and unapologetically Lamborghini. It represents the last of a dying breed, naturally aspirated V12S with no hybrid assistance, no downsizing, just pure mechanical insanity. And with Lamborghini moving towards electrification, the Aventador truly marks the end of an era. So, what do you think? Is the Lamborghini Aventador the greatest modern supercar, or do you prefer something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we have plenty more supercar content coming your way. Until next time, keep chasing that adrenaline.